Hi, Sister Pleiner, and welcome to Chinuch Matters. And Kodem Kol, just want to mention, we want to praise Hashem, the Rabbanu Shalom, Hine lo yonum v'lo yishan, Shomer Yisrael. It's trying times, and we rely on Hashem to protect us, and we should not know that Hashem looks to us for being mezakeh through schutim in doing maisim tovim. And one of the great maisim tovim that we can do is to be mechanech our children. So let's all put our shoulders to the grindstone and work hard in raising our children. And in that schut, Hashem will bring Yeshua to Klal Yisrael. Education in general and moral training in particular requires that every child needs to be exposed to an individual plan. This idea is reinforced by perhaps the greatest Torah message on chinuch as recorded by King Solomon. Train the child according to his way, then even when he grows older, he won't separate from it. We see the ideal end goal of teaching is long-term mastery of lesson content as the Torah's expected stated outcome. There are two fundamental components to the approach: knowing his way and teaching to it. We can easily understand the challenges teachers would face using this educational approach in a normal classroom structure. Knowledge of a child and a bespoke instructional approach require significant time spent with each child that a teacher just doesn't have. However, with regard to character development in the younger years, where deep understanding of the child's character is fundamental to the training, the individualized approach is necessary through the parent because he has the necessary time and the relationship with his child to succeed. To support this idea, we reflect back on the words of Rav Hirsch. The person who raises the child must immerse himself with loving empathy into the total personality of the child. So to that end, parents need to develop keen senses, an observation mindset, an analytical mind. From his earliest moments, a child will begin revealing his innate character, and the parent needs to begin collecting data. Observe your young child observe your young children at play by themselves or with others. Do they like to share their things or not? Do they get physical easily? Do they exclude others from playing? Watch their interactions, even with those younger and older. Observe how they handle toys and household items, their food, etc. Do they display anger, impatience, and intolerance quickly? Are they compliant when asked to do something? Here is a list of many important negative traits to be on the lookout for: arrogance, brazenness, meanness, jealousy, laziness, dishonesty, and as mentioned, anger, impatience, intolerance, and oppositional behavior. And if you are seeing any of these behaviors recurring regularly, this is an indication that it is an aspect of your child's disposition. Then you should plan a course of action to help steer your child away from these traits. The other aspect of moral education is the training of positive character traits. And acquisition of these traits, the positive ones, is a primary method of eradicating the negative traits, which we just mentioned. So for example, if you see your child displaying arrogance, then work on humility. If you see intolerance, work on empathy. If you see meanness, work on being kind and caring. In general, though, the following are positive traits that are necessary to build a strong moral framework: truthfulness, respect for authority, altruism, tzedakah, patience, forgiveness, calmness, humility, moderation, consciousness, and joyfulness. We'll continue our conversation about development of the child's character, midot development in the future messages. Have a good day.